Jambo, bon dia, assalamu alaikum. Hello, my name is Puleng LenkaBula. I'm the Principal and Vice Chancellor of the University of South Africa. I'm truly elated to commemorate and celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Council for the Development of Social Sciences Research in Africa. I bring you warm greetings from the University of South Africa, known as UNISA, which marks 150 years of its anniversary since its founding in 1873. UNISA started as a pioneer in the development of open distance education in the world, making accessible higher education to majorities who would have been left out. UNISA equally is one of the pioneer universities in the world to have started this modality. We're truly appreciative that Africans had bequeathed this important resource to the global arena and have made it even more imperative in the post-COVID-19 pandemic, a resource that enables varied institutions, whether higher education or basic education, including industries, to mediating distance and ensuring successes. In our 150 years of our anniversary, we have determined and recommitted ourselves as the university to reclaiming Africa's intellectual future. We do so drawing on the insights, ideas, contestations, and philosophies of Africa that have humanized the global arena that is in the tumult. The founding of CODESRIA in 1973 was indeed a humble beginning. The founders were driven by a vision of autonomous, independent, robust African social sciences community who are responsive and who take initiative to finding intellectual and progressive solutions to our society. In the past 50 years, the Council has established itself as Africa's most vibrant, if not longest existing community of Africa's social sciences and humanities scholars. As the terrain in which CODESRIA operates, it has shifted, it has strengthened universities, it has made Africa's knowledge systems to be at the center of drawing and bringing the transformations in the world that take into cognizance this idea of asserting knowledge, humanity, philosophies, sciences, inventions, and contributions of the best that Africa embodies, including the interventions in the policy arena. At the depth of the crisis of higher education funding in Africa, under the structural adjustment programs, the Council for Development of Social Sciences Research was a resource for innovative vehicles to support postgraduate research and to sustain production of doctoral graduates. This was even more important at a time when the financial institutions were only requiring Africa to invest in basic education, undermining this imperative of developing the knowledge areas and scientists that could shape the lives of Africans and the world in which we live in. Over the years, the Council has become a site for vigorous debates and institutional reforms to redress inherently gendered nature of intellectual work generally and the social sciences in particular. The Council's annual Gender Institute and other institutes are some of the longest existing platforms for addressing not only gender issues, but socio-political, economic, ecological, and other social sciences dynamics that require urgent attention, if not knowledge, that helps us to informing the world and our governments. I've been privileged to benefit from the insights of mentors, of established scholars, of emergent generational scholars that have met within the Council for the Development of Science, or the Council for the Development of Social Science in Africa. I remember as a young scholar in 2013, as a young scholar doing my doctoral studies, we were brought to the 13th General Assembly of CODESRIA. We were a cohort of younger scholars who were mesmerized by these ideas of rebuilding Africa through knowledge. At the 13th CODESRIA Council, we met some of the best minds that Africa has produced and who are framing the global knowledge systems. We appreciated the encounter with the erstwhile and committed sons of the soils and daughters of the soil, some of whom have departed this world, such as Professor, the late Archie Mafeji, who later on became a mentor to many of us at UNISA, creating opportunities, mentorship, and engagement. We also met great scholars such as Sameh Amin, who are looking for the great issues, then Adress and others, senior. Whether you think about Mahmoud Mamdan, Thandika Mkandawiri, Sam Moyo, Adebayo Olokoshi, Archie Mafeji, and others. But I was really even more proud to meet women scholars such as Amina Mama, Georgie Chikata, Fatima Harake, and others who are also looking into projecting women's voices, feminist voices, womanist voices, or Busadi voices into the reflections. I appreciated the inquiry and mentorship of presidents such as Sam Moyo and others who made it a point to take us into their wings and to ensure that as young academics, we did not lose sight of contributing to the critical parts of institutional building of universities in Africa, but also to the contribution globally. As the Council marks its 50th anniversary, I wish it a vibrant and prosperous future. I, like many scholars of the continent and future generations, have the obligation to ensure that we take the baton from those who founded CODESRIA, those who build on it, those who encourage younger scholars to participate in, and those who are still investing in this important asset of our society and the continent. I assure the Council of our commitment as the University of South Africa to continue to working and drawing on the lessons from CODESRIA and in reclaiming Africa's intellectual future. We wish CODESRIA all the best as it celebrates 50 years, and we hope for the next 50 years with the vibrancy that CODESRIA has constantly reclaimed the dignity of Africans, their knowledge systems, and their contribution to the global knowledge system. Thank you. Asante sana.